Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Spire. 6. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange Wong America Chavez versus Scarlet Witch. Despite being one of 2022's best fantasy films so far, Redditor Corneo7 refuses to believe that Multiverse of Madness has a great final battle. Instead of getting a full-blown magic battle, there was a flying corpse, and Wanda, who is one of the strongest beings in the multiverse, is shooting small blasts and has trouble getting rid of tiny demons. The point here is that a battle with witches and sorcerers should be much more creative and visually appealing. Wanda was shown to be dangerous and unstable after what she did to the Illuminati, so this type of fear should have carried over to the heroes. Instead, all the sorcerers do is make a shield and arrows. Compared to Raimi's superb action sequence on the train in Spider-Man 2, it's not surprising that a small collection of fans thought this fight was a huge letdown. 5. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Captain America vs. Bucky. Captain America: The Winter Soldier is arguably one of the MCU's best films due to its incredible fight scenes. However, for Flat_Fox_7318, they believe the final showdown between Cap and Bucky should have had higher emotional stakes. The first fight in the street was one of the MCU's best. Being able to get the upper hand on Cap shows just how formidable Bucky is. While it may not have the emotional weight the final showdown does, seeing Cap's reaction when Bucky's mask comes off is just as devastating. The film's climax is yet another ship falling from the sky set piece. The elevator fight scene is arguably better also, as it spawned a number of memes. 4. Avengers: Age of Ultron. The Avengers vs. Ultron. Scorilla argues that the Age of Ultron showdown between the Avengers and Ultron should have been a lot more captivating for a variety of reasons. It resembled the Chitauri invasion in the Avengers. However, this fight didn't have quite the tension and stakes as the battle in New York did. The Sokovia fight had a lot happening, yet there was no real sense of danger. This could be attributed to the threat of Ultron himself. He wasn't much of one. He did have numerous drones, but those were easily dispatched by the Avengers. Maybe if Ultron was more of a threat, like his comic iteration, this fight would have had even greater stakes than its predecessor. 3. Avengers: Endgame. The Avengers vs. Thanos. An unpopular opinion, this Redditor argues that the final showdown against Thanos in Endgame was underwhelming in comparison to previous fight in the same movie, calling it cluttered. While it's not exactly the most popular opinion, there is some truth to their claim. The pre-fight between Iron Man, Cap, and Thor was more intense as they couldn't live with their own failure. They were more focused, not wanting their time heist to be pointless. While the Avengers Assemble is perhaps one of the greatest MCU entrances, the battle itself was so large in scale and provided a lot of fan service, so things were hard to keep track of. 2. Black Panther. T'Challa vs. Killmonger. Much of Black Panther was praised by audiences and critics alike. However, the final fight between T'Challa and Killmonger was not. Quakigra attributes this to the overuse of CGI, stating they felt that it made the fight feel weightless, boring, and worthless. There was no metaphorical weight to the fight itself, which differed from the rest of the movie. T'Challa and Killmonger's first fight was more intriguing in that way they were fighting without their respective suits. The final fight also felt like those in the Iron Man films, where a mechanical suit is fighting another mechanical suit. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. 2021. Shang-Chi vs. the Dweller in the Dark. Shang-Chi ending Dweller in the Dark. Redditor Tomb 8 feels the final fight in Shang-Chi wasn't bad by any means, yet was outshone by the bus scene earlier on. What made the fight scene on the bus so compelling is that it was full of action and physical combat. The problem with the final fight between Shang-Chi and the Dweller in the Darkness was that it wasn't grounded. It reverted to a big CGI monster battle, much like in DC's Wonder Woman, where the no man's land scene was better than the air fight. The bus fight scene set the bar too high for the final showdown. 1. Avengers: Infinity War. The Avengers vs. Thanos, Wakanda. foretells you a joke, the final fight in Infinity War was underwhelming for much the same reason as it was in Endgame. There are just better fights in the film, such as the fight on Titan. So many factors made the Titan fight spectacular, from the breathtaking visuals with Doctor Strange to Thanos nearly killing Tony. The suspense was at an all-time high too, when the audience could see that the Avengers were close to taking the gauntlet from the Mad Titan. By the time Thanos arrives at Wakanda, everyone knew who the winner was going to be. They just had to watch the consequences unfold. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.